everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, guys. We are back with this edition of 5 Questions
with the table here.
with the Verge table.
God damn, Virgil, we don't make a lot of money to afford another table.
But guys, we're back. We're going to answer your guys' questions.
We'll have somebody bring us one.
Deliver, eh?
Yeah, deliver.
Tommy, how do you ask a question?
Well, you put it in the comment section down below.
Yes. No Instagram, no Twitter, no Facebook.
Yeah.
None of that because
It's going to get lost.
We'll get lost in the shuffle.
And we get a lot of messages and stuff. And I like to have it in just one place only.
Yeah, where it's easier.
Where it's easier to do. So please, if you guys want to ask a question, just drop it in the comment
section.
section.
And don't repeat the same question.
And no repeats, please. Because, who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
We said that before. We don't have to say it again.
You already know.
Yeah, you already know. So, things like that. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started, guys.
All right.
The first 2 questions are asked by Frankadinkus.
Oh, Frankadinkus.
His first question is thoughts on the WWE Spinner title.
Thoughts on the WWE Spinner title?
Yeah.
Well, it looked cool, just for John Cena.
Yeah. It was kind of weird seeing Triple H.
It was kind of weird seeing fucking a Randy Orton or a Triple H or fucking Edge or.
Edge
had his own spinner title.
He had his own spinner.
And I understand him holding that belt because they just introduced that belt and he got the whole.
But there's some people that
by the time Cena was out of the title picture, they still had that belt going around. I'm like,
and the belt don't fit on people.
Yeah, like Triple H, it doesn't fit on. Orton, it didn't fit on. Jeff Hardy,
It didn't fit on him either.
I mean, it looked, because he's kind of, that kooky character. So it kind of fit a little bit.
But I didn't like it.
Like, first, traditional champions, kind of like, your traditional look, like a Orton or a Triple H. I never really thought it fit on them.
It didn't.
Because it just looked weird. I don't know.
To me, it just fit for Cena.
Yeah, and that's what to me that was just what the belt was made for Cena. That was just what it was made for. Yeah.
It was, and a lot of people shit on the belt. I actually think the belt looked it looked nice.
It looked nice.
Yeah. But of course,
if John Cena lost it, get a different title.
Yeah, I mean, bring back that.
Bring back that title JBL had.
I like that belt too.
I did too.
Actually, I like that belt more than the spinner belt.
Yeah, I did too.
And actually, I like it more than any of the WWE titles they got now too.
Yeah, I did too.
It just looked. I don't know. I don't know. I like traditional belts.
Yes.
Anything else you guys want to add about that spinner championship?
That's it for me.
That's it for me.
Well, Pops, did you like the rated R one?
Oh, no, I loved it. Yeah, because let's just put it just right here, where Cena's title was a spinner, and Edge's belt was just made for him.
Yeah.
And it suited his personality, just like the spinner suited Cena's quad squad or what he did.
And I mean, then again, I never really cared for, people changing the belt either.
No,
I know Daniel Bryan had had that hip belt made, and it looked like garbage. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It did.
But I know it was in the shape of the championship, but it was made out of hemp or whatever. It still looked like garbage.
Yeah.
Give me, I tell you what, I'm old school and old traditional. Give me the Wing Eagle and I'd be happy.
Oh yeah. Let's go and go with Frankie Dinkus'. Next question is thoughts on Booker T and TNA.
Thoughts on Booker T and TNA?
When did he come to TNA? Was it like 2007?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah. 06. No, 06. No, it was 07 or 08.
Yeah, it was. I think it was 07 because. I know in 06 he was,
still in WWE.
He was still in WWE because he was
King Booker.
He was King Booker.
I think it was 07 or 08.
Yeah. And I mean, he didn't even last too long in TNA. He was only there for maybe a year or so.
Yeah, because he came back in. When did he come back to WWE? 2010.
Yeah,
or was it 2011? It was one of the two.
I think it's 2010.
Yeah.
I think it was like right when the Hogan thing started.
Yeah.
Like I've always liked Booker T.
Yeah.
I liked him in WCW. I liked him in WWE. Even though like I know
he was in the Main Event Mafia.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, his run in TNA was not that stellar.
It was not that stellar, no. And
like
I understand him being in the group.
Yeah.
But I didn't. It wasn't the best qualifications to have Booker T. And not only that, but I mean, he wrestled sometimes, and then he did commentary sometimes, or he was just in backstage segments a lot.
And like he would like he won the
Legends title too.
Won the Legends title
or TNA, TV,
yeah.
Legends, Global, whatever that fucking red belt was that they had that they changed 1,000 names to.
And then he was tag team champions with Scott Steiner.
Give it to us.
Hey! You got this fat son of a bitch.
That's the best part of the main event.
Oh yeah.
What was the one where they were all in the ring?
And fucking Scott Steiner on Samoa Joe. Threats are part of wrestling, You got this fat son of a bitch.
And then you hear Booker T.
Samoa Joe. He's challenged all of us. He's been world champion before. And all this, we've been in this business 15, 20 years. And he's trying to drown us all out. Goddamn Kurt, calm down. He's fat!
He's fat!
I'm gonna make him bleed.
And I'm gonna make him bleed. Which made me laugh because he goes, "This fat son of a bitch," and then you hear Booker T. which made me laugh even more. But I mean, he didn't really do too much notably big in TNA.
No, he didn't do nothing really that stellar.
And then not only that, but I mean, Charmel's hot, but she can't wrestle worth a fuck.
No, and you saw that fucking shit match.
And you found that out firsthand in TNA. When she took on that Jenna Maraska, whatever her fucking name was.
Whatever fucking name was. I don't give a fuck. She sucked too.
With the shitty slaps and everything.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Which we did that for a WR visit till we got flagged by TNA.
Yeah, and they got mad about it.
Yeah. If you guys don't remember WR visits, we did like we used to do commentary over matches.
Until everyone got butthurt.
Until a lot of people got butthurt, and then we didn't do it no more. Cause,
I know a lot of people want us to bring it back.
Yeah, a lot of people want us to bring it back.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. You see, one of the
here's the problem.
One of the promoters of the wrestling organization, the indie organization that they did, we got more popularity than he ever did.
But there was one indie promoter actually that loved it.
Yeah, he enjoyed it, but then again, I didn't want to just use his stuff, and eventually he'll just want to take it down. I mean, he said it was cool if we did.
Yeah, he goes, it actually helps.
Yeah. He goes, I appreciate it.
As a matter of fact,
it actually helps.
He said it actually helped my promotion a little better.
Yeah, so I mean,
and that's what we were trying to do.
And then we actually got wrestlers to write us too.
Yeah, we had wrestlers. Yeah, I remember that match. I sucked.
Yeah, I remember that match. I sucked.
Yeah, we even had the guy that I called McJuggernuggets, right?
Yeah.
And don't forget the guy that faced Dork the Clown.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't say I was that bad.
That was the best.
Fucking all the guys that we did the matches with fucking wrote us about it.
They
loved it. They laughed their ass off.
Actually write us. And tell us that you got the right. That motherfucker was sucking. I'm telling you.
They would laugh their ass off. I love this. This is fucking awesome.
But our first ever one, we actually did the TNA match with Charmel and
TNA got mad.
And then we're like, well, we're just going to do indie stuff because, we don't want to do WWE or TNA or any of the bigger promotions because they could do the copyright thing. But our first ever one, it was only up for an hour maybe. A few people watched it and they thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Very few people see that video because I had to delete it right off the bat because of copyright reasons. But for the people that saw it,
yeah, a lot of people want us to bring that back. We'd like to.
We'd like to, but 20 and 21 people get butt hurt so damn easy.
But a promoter got mad that we were using his content and ours was getting more popular than his was.
Yeah.
Than the original, so he got mad. Big fucking deal. We were trying to help you out, but I hope your promotion falls to the fucking ground.
It probably did.
It probably already has.
Because he wasn't getting too many views as it is. But Booker T and TNA.
Like I said, it wasn't that stellar.
What else would you say about Booker T and TNA?
You know, Booker T. You know, we all know how talented Booker T is. You know, we all know. You know that he just they gave him shit that he just, to me, it just didn't fit.
And also, I always seen Booker T as a standout, a lone character,
Yeah.
or even in a just tag team. When he was doing the main event Mafia, you know, you're in there with Kurt Angle, you're in there with
Kevin Nash, Scott
Steiner, Sting, and I'm sitting there like, you know, he's not really standing out
like,
in that
because you know you got to say this, and then, you know it's no.
That's the reason why I don't really like. I don't care for too many groups in wrestling.
It's no knock on Booker T, because, like I said, we know how talented he is. Them guys just overshadowed him, and that's what made it so bad.
And see, I understand if you have a group of like 4 or 5 guys, but they're all in different tiers, like how the Undisputed Era was.
Yeah.
You had your tag team guys of like Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. You had your mid-carder of
Roderick Strong.
Then
you had your main event with Adam Cole.
That made
Same thing with
sense.
the Four Horsemen. You had Luger as the mid-card champion, or Barry Windham with the U.S. or TV title.
But
then you had Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard as the tag team champions.
But if you had,
and then you had Flair as the world champion.
But if you had a group of just bigger names in wrestling, it doesn't really work too well because a lot of people get outshadowed by other people.
Yes.
Or in their category. Because you're sitting there like, all these guys are pretty main event guys.
Yes.
Who am I going to go for in this? They're all pretty much standard main eventers.
Yeah.
And Booker T, just to me, in my opinion, alone, he just got overshadowed, and it just didn't work out. No. It's no crime. We've seen it done before, so.
Oh yeah. Well, guys, let's go ahead and go with the next question for Edition of 5. The question is asked by TNQ.
Oh, the Tennessee native.
The king of deals.
The deal maker.
Guys, go
the
check
Tennessee Titan lover. Tennessee volunteer lover. And Memphis Grizzly lover. TNQ Potter.
Guys, go check out TNQ Potter's channel. The link for his channel will be in the description box below. All you guys see is go to our description. You'll see TNQ Potter there. You'll see a link. You just hit that link, goes directly to his channel. Hit that subscribe button. Tell him WR sent you. He's a good friend of ours. Been a good friend of ours for damn near the entire,
our existence. Let's just put it that right there. TNQ Potter. You're born in Tennessee. I was born in Tennessee. I left Tennessee. But Tennessee was always my home, away from home anyway. So
Tennessee.
But the governor there sucks. We all know that too.
Well, TNQ Potter asks, are you a fan of boxing, and if so, who's your favorite boxer? I'll just go first because I don't care for boxing. It's not my kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't watch. Well, then again, I don't watch a lot of sports as it is. I don't watch MMA either. So, wrestling's the only real sports entertainment I watch, or sports in general. Just mainly because I'm just not a sports guy. But I will say this: I do like playing some of the boxing games. Some of the boxing games are fun to me. Some of the fight night games, or like Ready to Rumble. Some of those. I like boxing games, but as far as boxing in general, I'm not a big fan. But Tommy, who's your fan? Do you like boxing?
I don't watch boxing anymore. I used to.
Yeah. Who's your favorite?
Muhammad Ali.
Jake Paul.
He's the worst. And I'm sorry, he's a pussy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He thinks he's the worst YouTuber. I'm sorry, he is.
Yeah.
How the fuck can you get away with filming a goddamn person that...
I think that was his brother.
Don't give a fuck. He's boxing too.
Yeah.
He's a wannabe boxer. You can't knock anybody out. Oh, who cares? You have charity fucking boxing matches. And by the way, you take on has-beens.
And scrubs.
And scrubs. Come on, I can't remember which fucking Paul it was. You took on Nate Robinson. Big deal. You took on a former basketball player. Ooh, how impressive you are. Fucking blonde bitch. What a big impressive you are. Your fucking beard sucks. You're like, everything about you sucks. The whole Paul family sucks. And anyone that likes the Pauls, you can suck it too, okay? Suck the Paul taints.
The Paul taint.
They're the fucking worst.
The Pauls. Hot take. But, so,
fuck 'em.
so you said Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I'm going with Muhammad Ali.
Is it because you live in Kentucky?
That's part of it.
That's part of it.
I always like
you know, when you go to Louisville, there is Muhammad Ali Boulevard
Yeah,
in Louisville.
there
And we were, Muhammad Ali Boulevard is close by
the Yum Center.
the Yum Center.
And
Because
see-
we were there. They even have like a big building and it has Muhammad Ali's face on it and everything.
And one reason why I like Muhammad Ali, one, he was a great boxer. And two, he was a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
A big wrestling fan, too.
Mhm.
Well, he showed up to every wrestling event. WCW, he was there.
Not only
Fucking
that,
WWF, he even was there.
but when you go back and you do talk about like Muhammad Ali, he even said that, you know, some of the stuff that he used in boxing
Was
as
from wrestling.
as far as like interviews and stuff,
Was from wrestling.
was from wrestling. Like Gorgeous George was a big. He was a fan of Gorgeous George, and Gorgeous George was one of the most successful wrestlers of the 50s and 60s.
of that era and that record time, because he was so unique and he spoke in a language that people just like, God, he's so damn sophisticated. He's like royalty. You know?
And Muhammad Ali was a great fucking boxer, and he was a good wrestling fan. He loved wrestling. And fucking, come on, he was at WrestleMania 1. What does that tell you? He was a big name. If you could get Muhammad Ali on your, I don't care if he was old. If you could get Muhammad Ali in your wrestling company, you done something.
Yeah. Actually, didn't they have Muhammad? Well, it wasn't Muhammad Ali, but it was some. It was a guy like Muhammad Ali. Wasn't he on? What was it, the WCW versus NWO World Tour?
Yeah.
The last guy.
Yeah, Joe Boxer.
Yeah, Joe Boxer.
Home of the boxers.
Yes.
Where they got the boxer bruise from.
Yeah, where they got the boxer bruise from. You actually had to defeat him. He was the last character, pretty much in the game, and it was pretty much based on Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, and come on, he was in that Korea show.
Yeah.
And even the Koreans fucking knew who fucking Muhammad Ali was. Anybody that if you don't know, if no one knew anything about boxing, and hey, name me one boxer, and usually they would say Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a few come to mind for me, and I don't even watch boxing. Muhammad Ali is one of them. You know, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Vander
Holyfield. George Foreman.
You know, a lot of these.
Joe Louis.
You know, a lot of these guys, you know, have transcended not only boxing but in, you know, culture itself.
Yeah.
So, Pops, are you a fan of boxing?
Well, you know, I watched it.
Dabbled a little bit.
Dabbling in it a little bit. You know, I have nothing against, you know, nothing against Muhammad Ali. I thought Muhammad Ali was great. And I'm, you know, he did become world champion, and really rightfully so. But I want to talk about another guy that was a great boxer. That was Joe Louis, and I'm going to tell you why that I thought it was so damn wrong. He did win the world title, but they would not give it to him because he was colored. And that.
Well, this was during the racial injustice times
this right here
of America.
Yeah, this right here was the racialist time of the American thing, which to me I think is coming back anyway, because I see so much of it. You know,
and it makes you sick.
Yeah, I you know,
because you lived through that era of the early '60s, because that's when you were growing up.
Yeah, I was growing up in the '60s. You know, it didn't really, you know. Let's just say just exactly what it is, you know. And I'm going to say this right here. I know you people care about white privilege. Mm-hmm. Okay, you know, you got white privilege back then, and you still do today.
Yeah,
it's you can see it. I can walk down the street and see it. I can see which cops stop people and which cops don't, because I make the rounds. But
oh, they do it here too.
And this right here, Julius won the title. It's the only reason why they didn't give it, and the only damn reason, because he was great, and the only damn reason they didn't give it to him because he was a black man. And I think that was a fucking total disgrace, in my opinion. That man fought for years to go and win that title, and he beat the guy, knocked the son of a bitch plumb out of the ring.
Well,
and they still wouldn't give him that belt.
You know, that's one of the reasons why, that they have the Joe Louis Arena.
Yeah.
That is not there anymore. It's the Little Caesars Arena. And guess
Yeah.
what, Detroit? That's what you deserve.
Yeah, you deserve the $5 pizza.
It's the shitty $5
Because you know why?
pizzas.
There ain't nothing good out of Michigan besides the Steiners.
Agreed.
And Rhino. I forgot to put Rhino in there.
Kevin Nash.
And Kevin Nash.
But,
Kevin Nash is definitely on my favorite list now.
You know, that's why, you know, I look at, you know, Muhammad Ali, you know, he won the title, you know, and I think back to that right there, you know, the era of that right there time, you know. Of course, you know, you read about it, you see film clips of Joe Louis. They never did give it to him because it was a falsery or something. They gave some kind of ruling, bogus fucking rule, and gave the title back to the other guy. So it was bogus.
I mean, you know, and that's one of the good things about nowadays. I mean, you still see a lot of racism nowadays,
which is bullshit.
too. But at the end of the day, at least black athletes, rather they're football players, basketball players, baseball players, hockey, wrestlers, at least they're there and they're getting paid well to do what they do.
Yes. You know, and you know,
where, you know, back in back in time, they weren't even allowed to be there. You know, even in the 30s, you know.
No,
they wouldn't even allow black people on teams.
No, and you know, I got a neighbor right across from me, black man, and he's a big friend of mine, and I talk to him a lot and everything, and he said one thing after this right here, erection of the Capitol and everything. I was over there with him, and he looked at me right square in the face, and he asked me, he said, "I want to ask you a question." I said, "Well, what is it?" He said, "I want your opinion. My opinion is this right here. If there'd been black people or any other minority charged out right there, you'd still be picking up the bodies." You know what I did? I looked at him right straight in the eye, and I said, "You want an honest answer?" He said, "Yes." And I said, "You're right. You're exactly right." And yeah, he was right. And I know he's right. And you people know he's right.
All right, before we get into a war here, let's go with the next question. Asked by Jason. Actually, the last two questions are asked by Jason. What was the good wrestlers who came out of the New Generation era? Now, we shouldn't mention the New Generation era was around 93-ish till about 97. You know, about that, 4-year period.
So let me get this right. We're picking the best ones and leaving the trash behind.
Well, the trash will be the next question.
Oh, Jesus.
So let's go with the best first.
Okay.
And then we'll start going through the worst.
All right.
Who's some of the best wrestlers from the New Generation era?
Well, you had, of course, Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
You had Shawn Michaels.
Owen Hart.
You had Owen Hart. You had Austin.
Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon.
Diesel.
Diesel.
Yeah, okay.
Now, even though people say he was the lowest card, champion or whatever.
Well, nobody was drawing, so.
Nobody was drawing.
At that right there time, nobody was drawing anything.
The Undertaker.
Yeah,
I'm going to throw Yokozuna in there.
Yokozuna.
And I mean, we'll even go even further. I mean, for us, because we watch a lot of wrestling, there was a lot of talent out there. Smoky Mountain was going on. They had a lot of good talent there. Tracy Smothers comes to mind there. Dirty White Boy comes to mind there. And it was during that era. Now, the worst part was, them good wrestlers went to the WWF and became some of the worst New Generation wrestlers, which we're going to get into here in a minute. But,
which proves the things that we've always said. You can be in a different promotion and go to another promotion, and things just are not the same because you got their stars there. You're just coming in, and you left your star quality of the promotion that you was at. So you're not a star there, not in the least.
And I mean, you know, a couple more that come to mind for better.
Oh, The Rock.
The Rock. You have Gold Dust.
Yep. Triple H.
Triple H.
Eddie.
Yep.
Eddie Guerrero.
Well, he was in WCW at the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was technically. I mean, he wasn't in the WWF, but he was in WCW at that time. So Apostle was actually correct. But
a little bit there.
different promotion, but hey, same time. You know, one that definitely comes to mind that didn't really get his full potential in WWF, Hakushi.
Yeah, Hakushi.
You know, and since we started naming some of these good wrestlers from the new generation era, what are some of the bad ones or the worst ones, as Jason says?
The ones with an occupation.
A lot of them with other jobs besides being a
You
wrestler.
Isaac Yankem.
Isaac Yankem, DDS, as the dentist, the wrestling dentist.
The Trash Man.
Duke the Dumpster Drozy.
That's him.
Rose as the trash man, who
The
wrestles
Goon.
The Goon, Bill Irwin.
Abe Knuckleball Schwartz.
Well, Brawler deserved what he got.
But still, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Well, you know, once again, a dirty white boy as
Oh, T.L. Hopper.
T.L. Hopper, which is sad too, because he was a great heel in Smoky Mountain, in my opinion.
Tracy Smothers is Freddie Joe fucking Floyd.
Great baby face, great wrestler, Tracy Smothers, and yeah, to see him as Freddie Joe Floyd in the WWF, it's like.
I'm throwing him in there if you like him or not. The fucking Blue Meanie.
Blue Meanie.
Yeah, Blue Meanie.
I mean, he wasn't, he wasn't no occupational gimmick.
I don't give a fuck. He was shits.
Yeah, but he was shits.
Fucking shitty goddamn beaver cleavage.
Mosh.
Yep.
Or Joe Boxer Chaz.
Yeah, that's it.
That was shit too.
And the oddities.
The oddities. I mean, I consider them more of attitude, but you know, they were growing in like '97.
Yeah.
Well, late '97. But
The fucking Godwins.
Godwins. I mean, I like the Godwins, but
still,
the gimmick, you know, they're hog farmers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Still a fucking occupation. You're out there farming. Same damn thing. It's a fucking occupation.
You know, one in late '93. Well, '93 would be the earliest of the actual, you know,
Repo Man.
Repo Man, the model, Rick Martel. Even though I love Rick Martel, but you know, a model as a wrestler who even had a match that he can't get hit in the face. You know, I never seen. I don't understand the occupational wrestlers. I just never understood that.
Red Rooster.
The cock of the walk.
Yep. Even though that was in the 80s, but still. You might as well put him in there in 93.
With our shyster.
Oh, IRS. He was a tax man.
Yeah, he's a tax man.
And
Nails, inmate.
Yeah.
That's a job.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big Boss Man.
Big
There's
Boss
the,
Man,
he got that over though.
But Boss Man actually did get that over.
Yeah.
You got to give. And I'll even give Rick Martel a little bit of a pass because they actually got these kind of gimmick things over, where the Mountie didn't.
Yep.
So, we forgot about El Riba Tito Santana.
El Matador.
Yes.
Fucking bullfighter.
Come on, he's a fucking bullfighter and he's a wrestler. Come on, man. Those are just some things I just never understood about wrestling, especially during that era.
So the thing I want to know is, what did these guys do? Did they do that job part time and wrestle all the time, or did they do that job all the time and wrestle part time? That's what I never did get into.
Or did they?
Bob Holly, Sparky.
The old race car gimmick.
Sparky Plug.
Who had to go through airports and they'd be like, "Hey, aren't you a wrestler?" "Yeah." "What's your name?" "Sparky Plug."
How embarrassing is that?
Yeah. But that right there, you know, when they gave these guys these right here, this bunch of shit that they did, I just, you know, it would make your mind wonder: is these guys wrestlers full time and does this job all?
Or I'm gonna say Skip, fucking fitness instructor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I like, well, I mean, once again, you also got to put that, they didn't really get the body Donnas over.
But again, they were like fitness instructors.
Yeah, fitness instructors.
That's an occupation.
It is. But also, I also got to throw in like
smoking guns, cowboys.
Do you like smoking guns?
Fuck no.
Have you ever liked smoking
No.
guns? No. But or is it that they just came out with guns and cowboy hats and cowboy boots and then wrestled?
Yeah.
It's not a
What'd
not a real job.
What'd you do? Just come fucking shoveling fucking horse manure, and then you're like, let's fucking go wrestle now.
Did you just come off your ranch?
Did you just come out of fucking riding the goddamn rodeo bull?
Or do we got fucking Doink the Clown? Who
Doink,
goes,
same thing.
Who goes on the weekends is Doink.
And Doink, yeah.
And then he wrestles other
same
times.
Thing, yep.
Yeah. It's just,
There was a lot of silliness back then.
Yes.
Well, we deal with silliness.
And they're silliest now, too.
Yeah.
And we deal with silliness every day.
And nowadays, they just don't have jobs. They just show up and be silly.
Yeah, nowadays they ain't got a job. Their job is to be silly.
Yeah, their job is to be silly.
What's your job?
Be silly.
I wrestled in Japan, and I wrestled a 9-year-old girl.
And a blow-up dog.
And a blow-up doll. It happened 10, 11, and you got marks. It happened 10 or 11 years ago. Let it go. No, because it still happened.
Oh well. You see, they won't they want you to let stuff go. But
I'm not letting go of something that's embarrassing. Sorry.
But they won't let go of a lot of things. See what I'm saying here? You motherfuckers don't have give and take. It's your problem.
Nobody has give and take these days. But anyway, hope that you guys enjoyed this 5 questions with WR. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up
there.
Share
it. Thumbs down, and you'll get this.
Share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. You can also add us on Facebook if you're not a fucking idiot.
Yeah, if you're an idiot, you won't last long.
Yeah, you'll be deleted.
The bad hiding. But we don't go with ice machines.
Yeah, we're not changing in ice machines.
Yeah, or fucking changing it underwater, or fucking bringing it in the drone.
Or transporting anyway.
Or transporting anyway.
Guys, also, make sure that you guys...
we never play football fuckery either, so here we go.
Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage.
We make a game called Football Fuckery.
Follow me and Tommy on Instagram. As well as, guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys, because we're that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.
So.